And remember, she had just had an operation, walwana, ufosha ditilo and everything. Yabona? And then she took out a knife on me in front of Mama Zal. I want to tell you of the day that I left. I didn't even leave that day. The way because like I had hope. Yabona? That day I didn't leave. It was on Easter Monday. Ne? I don't know what was the argument about. Ne? But she took out a knife. And Mama Zala was there.
Let me introduce to you the new kid on the block. Mel La Vie is a new skincare range that recently launched. It is for face and for body. We deal with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, natural glow. We also deal with dark inner areas. We target dark inner thighs, dark armpits, dark neck, dark elbows, dark knees, you name it. We also have a shaving combo. This shaving combo deals with ingrowns and shaving bumps. Both men and women can use this good quality product shaving range. We've got good actives in our product from glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, and many more. You can contact us on the WhatsApp number that is popping on the screen, or you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are here for all your skin needs. Hi everyone, welcome to O Narrative Podcast by myself, Promise Magunyane. This podcast is about marriage and family dynamics. You know, if you'd like to be a part of our podcast, you need to write to us on the email address that is popping on the screen. Do not forget to put your number, preferably your WhatsApp number, so that we can contact you once we vet your story. Guys, I always forget to make this disclaimer that this podcast is own narrative podcast, meaning that everyone I sit with here is saying their story from their point of view, is saying their own narrative, what happened to them, what's happening to them. And I always forget to tell you guys that if you feel that there's someone on this couch that is my guest, that is talking about you and you have something to say, feel free to reach out to us. I've said you have to use the email address that is on the screen to say, hi, Promise, this person is speaking about me and I'd like to respond. We will give you the right to respond. We do not take anybody's side. Anyone that is here, we listen to you and we are just hearing your narrative. I'm making that disclaimer today because I am sitting with Portia's husband. I'll say husband because they're still married legally. I'm sitting with Portia's husband, and he reached out to me because his wife came here to speak her own narrative, and he thought that there's still more that he wants to talk about. He wants to say his side of the story because he will tell us why he actually wants to say his side of the story. So he reached out to me, and that is why I'm sitting with him here. Portia, if you don't know, go back to the previous episode. You're going to see, I think the thumbnail, the production will put it here. You'll see the thumbnail and go and check that video if you have not watched it so that you can get context of this one. So there's a gentleman reached out to me. He's the husband of Portia. Posh, koloi ya go tura. I sat with her here a couple of weeks ago and her episode went viral on TikTok. And today I'm sitting with her husband, if you would allow me. Hi, Eddie.
Hi, Promise.
How are you?
I mean, I'm not okay, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know me, those who know me, I think most people will be surprised to see me on YouTube. This is the big stage.
You do look like a reserved person when I'm looking at you.
I am. Looking at me, you're looking at a reserved person. That's what I am. And then now to be trending on social media for the wrong reasons, it's something that I never imagined will happen to me ever in my life. So, this lady, Umponchizedi Flames,
You are going to tell us because she said her own part, right? And we did not dispute that. We supported her. We listened to her. And today I'm going to do just that to you. And I would
Okay.
like to applaud you because not many men can stand up and say, I want to clear my name or I want to say my side of the story. So today, just tell everyone about yourself, who you are. You can divulge what you do, not per se where you work. And yeah.
Okay, I think I mean, as many people would know, Portia was here. She did explain. I mean, how we met with her. We met somewhere in Venda.
Yeah.
I think in 2014, and then we started dating in 2016,
Yeah.
and then we had a very loving relationship. Yeah, it was what you would call, I mean, many people looked up to me and her. I mean, the kind of relationship that I had with her.
Yeah.
If you can go to my Facebook and you'll see that, like, these guys, they had a thing going.
I got that piece from her as well. If there's one thing I took out of your relationship is that you guys had a good thing going on.
No, that's not what I got. Because now when I saw the podcast,
Obviously.
I saw, I mean, she was just nakoropa kanna, like she was mopping the floors kanna, and not just me. You know, it's painful when someone comes. I have a relationship with her.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the most important thing. And then now to involve my family and in a bad way, like the way that she did, like accusing them of witchcraft and things like that. It's something that, I mean, it didn't start last week when she started trending.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, with these kind of things, it will start with me and her, between me and her. And then obviously it will go to WhatsApp, Kati status and all those things. And obviously the audience on WhatsApp is just,
Limited.
it's limited. And then you go to TikTok, which has a potential to make
up.
you a star in one day.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then she trended, and then that's why she ended up coming to
The podcast.
the podcast. And then now is like, I mean, soon it's gonna be national news, and that's where I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want that.
I also I hope that we're going to package a lot out of this so that you don't have to travel from one podcast to another podcast to another podcast.
No. My point, I mean, I'm here to address, to try and redeem myself, because, I mean, my name was really damaged by that lady. And anybody out there who doesn't know me, they have this view of like this person and familiar and everything. Like they're just like, I don't know, like, but painting got this other brush, and people are asking themselves, what is really going on?
Le mokgekolo gae, a re tsene tabeng.
Okay, sure.
So, you married this woman in 2018.
Yes, that's correct.
So we want to speak about the wedding itself because I think the problem started there where your family did not want go jiga le makoti go ya gae. After they basically in South African, I don't know if it's all cultures. However, if they bring Lobola to my house as the wife, the family needs to go to their husband's house with me. But in your case, your family did not want to go back home with your wife. Why was that? Or if that is true?
First of all, that is not true, because, I mean, I'm married to her right now as we speak. And she has been living with me the whole time until today.
Yeah.
And I think somewhere I don't know if it's on this podcast or on the other podcast, she mentioned something that we are even planning the wedding.
Yes.
And then she mentioned something which I'm going to clear very soon.
Yeah.
About her building as a house.
Yes. No, that's the biggest one to clear.
Yes, Mama Zala allowing her. So how can Mama Zala allow her to do all those things that she claims she did if they didn't want to, like Mama Amohele, like she said?
I think her reasoning was that, and I'm not a Akiru question. It's just that I want
No,
to
you can
clear.
question me, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Then we can clear it, yes.
You can clear it.
Yeah.
The reason why she said that was they bamamorete eventually because they wanted to please you. Again, now obviously you wanted them, or this is my wife. They had to say yes eventually. But in hindsight, she does not think that they wanted her to be part of the family.
Okay, I understand that part. But what I'm trying to make it clear to you is, remember these people in Nakebarumil and said, Zamang Lilo Nyala Msani. If they didn't want her, never can see her to begin with.
Okay, fair.
So they went there. And obviously, when there's lobola negotiations, I mean, ujwa mkopane ke jwa bokhom, maybe somewhere, somehow, there might be, like, there's arguments and all those things, and then, oh, re na re bereka dilo so, re na re bereka dilo so.
Yes.
And then, but then at the end of the day, I mean, the whole point of having the lobola negotiations is to have the two families talking, and then they will agree at the end. That is why even after that, until today now, I was with her until whatever happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit here and try and discuss what happened with the lobola negotiations. I was not there. They went there by Ilo Nyala side, and then they came back with her. That's all that matters. So whether when they were negotiating, they wanted 2 cows and 3 cows, and then they said, no, it's too much and whatever. That is, I mean...
It's just part of negotiations.
It's just part of negotiations. We can't be saying that, no, when we were negotiating, malume how we really saw, and then your mother said this and what. That's. I mean, where are we getting with this?
Yeah.
And how do we even prove that? Because when they did the negotiations, it was not even recorded or something like that. So whatever transpired there, I don't think it's something that holds value now. I wanted my wife. Then what's the fuss around that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys get married. You don't plan kids. You guys did not have kids in your... What was your thing around having kids?
Okay. Anyone out there who wants to be married, I mean, when you get married, you will want to have kids at some point. I mean, you want to build the family. So to say we didn't want kids would be lying to ourselves, to you, and to everyone who's interested.
Were they part of your plans? Because to her, it was like a back pocket thing. It was not like a pressing issue.
No. I wouldn't say it was a pressing issue, because when you're saying a pressing issue, I don't know what you're trying to mean. But we wanted kids. That's.
Were you guys trying for kids?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's correct. Yes.
All right, which is now different opinion, different perspective.
I mean, if you go anywhere, you get 2 young people. They say they are married and they don't have kids. They are obviously trying.
Generally, that's as a black person, as a married black person, that's just the next thing.
Yes.
But I've intentionally asked her that because I just thought there are people that are different out there, you know.
Yes.
And she said, no, we're not trying, and. Okay, let's pass there.
Okay.
Your sister,
yes.
Why never kumela your wife? Because now there's a sister who was making like remarks, are maunyaka bana, something like that. Like maunyaka bana, usanje go be le bana mo what. Tell me about the relationship between your wife and your siblings.
The relationship between my wife and siblings, I would say it's just like any other relationship that I know of other people out there. And I mean, they had their hiccups.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, even between me and her, we had our own fights or whatever. But obviously, as a normal person, you'll have what you have, the hiccups that you have, and then you eventually go through that. So, but I wouldn't say it was bad, maybe never sabuledishane or anything. And to address the issue, never bulela all those things, like this scam, like you're saying.
Scam.
I cannot sit here and be addressing Tavaya Diskembe, Jeloring. I was not even there. I'll give you one example. Yeah. She told me the one time to say, no, your sister really like something like Kabana and all those things. And obviously, which is, I mean, Tavaya Bana is a very sensitive issue.
It is.
Yeah, it's not something Eloring you can just ubujamutu like that, because no, I write. So she came to me and said, no, but your sister said something like this. Obviously, it's scam, because like she said, it's not something Elorumutwe legislator, so. It's just that it's just something she picked up when they were talking.
Yeah.
Yabona?
Yeah.
And remember, I wasn't there. So when she told me, no, so, then I said to her, okay, Sharp, I'm not going to be here and play a referee for a match that I was not even there.
Okay.
So to resolve the issue, I need to call all of them, both of them. And then no, ahan.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously, if there's an issue between two people, you need to bring them together and say,
Yeah.
okay, Sharp, this one is saying when you said this, so that at the end, and then you can clear whatever that was there.
Yeah. Because I wanted to ask, what were you doing to resolve the issues that your wife was having with your sisters? But like you're saying that you brought them together.
No.
You were trying to.
No. Okay. With the issue, the specific issue that you are asking, you said, nabulela taba re nona le di-scam.
Yeah.
Yabana? And obviously, taba ya di-scam, I cannot come maybe go confront my sister. Why are you saying this to my wife? And what? No, I can't do that. I need to find out or reveal it. Did she really say that? Because if she said it, then it's wrong. And I need to address it.
So how are you going to find that out if this thing was said as a scam or regarding sideways? How are you going to find out that if you don't just confront your sister?
Listen, I need you to listen to what I'm saying.
I know, I'm all ears and
So what I'm trying to say, I tried to say go yena or Kesham. Let me call her. I kiro wena wa re yena o hoile scam pe ko wena.
Yeah.
Let me call her at them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go there alone.
Okay.
And try to address because now it's like no, maka and everything. So I need to bring them here. And I'm gonna say this even to every man out there.
Yeah.
You must never let your wife come between you and your family, or your family, like either way. Yabona? So it must just be clear or okay. You must stand for the truth.
Yeah.
Yabona? If you all other go behind the other one, and then when you must go then now and reprimand this one, you were not there.
I hear you.
So you need to bring them and say, okay, Sharp, this one or so. And then actually, because it's the issue between the two of them, they should have tried and resolved that by themselves before I even come in. Because now if I come in, you will be in a situation here, this one is your sister, this one is your wife, and then now they are fighting. When you are the referee, if you
as you should be.
As you should be.
Because you invited me into your house. This is your sister Motlayet.
But you need to be very careful as a man when you do that.
Okay.
Because if you're going to be a referee, you need to be fair. And you need to check for what it is. Don't be there because this one is your wife, because, as they say out there, it's like, yeah, your wife, protect your wife by all means and what. So you are creating a situation where, and again, if your wife is wrong and you are found to be in a situation where you're supposed to correct your wife right now, because she's wrong in front of your sister, then she's not going to like it, obviously.
Yes.
It's going to be, we're now or 1, 2, 3. That's why I was trying to avoid to be caught in between. To say, okay, Sharp, you know what? Call that person at them. Now I'll just be there and then I will watch and observe. Obviously, if this one Utoma raise a voice or something, then I will know, my sister, you're wrong. Or if you're not wrong, then I say, no, then
okay. All right. That's the sibling issue.
Yes.
Let's go into the house issue. I think the biggest issue is the house issue, because it also involves lawyers mo TikTok.
Yeah, and I so wish that I don't know when she came here, what did she want?
Yeah.
I'm sure you know.
She wanted to tell her story.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, what did she want to achieve from that?
Okay, I don't know. What are you trying to achieve with that question, Wena?
No. I'm trying to check, and measure how far, if she wanted to get help, what kind of help.
But that's her business now. We
okay, no, it's fine. Let me not interrupt you.
You see?
Carry on with your question.
So we go into the house issue, which is the biggest issue, right?
Yes.
There is a house that is going around.
Imagine that.
Ranger, it's parked outside. When I was driving in, I'm like, that is the Ranger TikTok. That is that
So
Ranger.
now I'm going to be driving around and then people will be like,
I think you need to change your plate number because, wow. When I'm driving and I'm like, the Ranger, like, you're doom, I don't know. Anyway,
okay.
so your house, you and your wife's house. Okay, when you reached out to me and you were sending me stuff, one thing that you wanted is to take out receipts because you do not like somebody to just talk. And one of the evidence that you've sent me, which it just shocked me, and I'm like, okay, let me go and hear what that is the picture of that house.
Yes.
Dated. I'll ask the production to fly to the pictures.
Yes.
Dated 2017.
Yes, 2017. Yes.
And you and your wife got married 2018.
December.
December.
Yeah.
That thing, it dated July 2017.
Yes.
Meaning that the house was there. 2017 July.
That's
Before
correct.
you got married.
That's correct, yes.
Meaning that this is your house or your mother's house or your sister or whoever's house that is.
Yes.
Take us through that house. What's the story with that house?
Okay. I don't know where to start.
Yeah. Just
I'll start from the, but okay.
maybe tell us when you started building the house, who the house,
Okay, let me tell you this. Ne? As a young person who grows in the rural areas or anywhere, I mean, one thing that you want to achieve in life as you grow up, I mean, I come from a very poor background. So when I grew up, I wanted to obviously better my life and yeah, like give a sharpanyana and just uplift myself. And one thing that I wanted to do was to improve my family situation. And yeah, by God's grace, I was able to do that.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, when I started with the construction of the house, it was in 2016.
Okay.
And like I said, I started dating her when?
2016. You
2016.
met in 2014, but started dating
Yeah,
2016.
so this lady comes here and says to this production and the other ones and on her TikTok and everything, she comes here and says, "Yena uduchile Mama Zala mo fase." And then Mama Zala said, "No, lekanala and everything and all that."
Yes, Mama Zala consented, yes.
Mama Zala consented that. Ne? And then, okay, sharp. If I take you back again,
Yeah.
if Mama Zala didn't want her, like re fitlile neng ko tabeng ya gore ba nne fase a re ko yena re no o ka nna wa aga. Let's pass that one.
Yes, okay, cool.
Let's pass that one.
Fine.
I was just trying to flex something to say something doesn't add up.
Okay.
Sharp. 2016, I started building the house. And then we got married in 2018.
2 years later.
2 years later. And then when I met her, this lady wasn't working. And she isn't working even now, as far as I know.
No, you can't say that because
You can't say I can't say that because
she was working according to her, and she was buying things cash with you, together with you.
Let me tell you one thing.
No, break it down.
I mean, this one, it doesn't need any breaking down.
Okay.
She came here, she's claiming that she did all the things that she did. And it's not, I feel that it's not up to me to prove it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's up to her to prove to you and to everyone because, I mean, I never wanted this social media thing.
Yeah.
Get them more, having to explain myself to a whole lot of people.
Fair.
That lady, when I met her in 2014, we met in 2014 co-vendor, and then we started dating in 2016 again, like I said.
Yes.
She was working at the time. And then I think around 2016, she lost her job. Yeah, because it was a temporary job, whatever. She was working at a college.
Okay.
And then now, since 2017, Adulalin, remember as a girlfriend, ne?
Yes.
and I was doing whatever the plan that I had from the beginning, I
were
was carrying
continuing.
on with that.
Yeah.
Yabona? So just because now she's in the picture as a girlfriend, then, and as you saw, the house was already there.
No, it was there.
It was there before we got married.
Yes.
Because I get that picture that I sent you, it's from Google Photos, and Google doesn't lie.
Yeah.
You can go now 2 years back. You'll know
get the
on this day,
date.
you'll get the date. Yabona? So I don't understand if Ariana one thing that pisses me off is that this lady goes there, she says me. She doesn't even include me in the picture. It's like I don't exist as anything.
Okay.
As a person.
Okay.
Ne? She says, I did this, I did that. She doesn't even say we. I mean, if she respected me, she should have said, no, like, me and my husband, we did this. Then at least I would say, no, she's acknowledging me.
You see, as a host, let me tell you the feel that I got from that story, and I'm thinking even the viewers got the same feel, ne, about the house.
Yeah.
I felt what you're saying. Like, I felt it was a woman who works very hard, that has a husband that works very hard, that got married, joined forces, and started building a house. That is what I'm getting. And when you are saying that, when you are showing me, I'm actually very shocked. Like, especially with the house situation. It was two forces coming together. Mama Zala consenting that, and then now they want to take the house.
Mama Zala never consented that. And even the story about them wanting to take the house, I don't know where it's coming from because, I mean, if you're saying people want to take the house, ne? Remember, we have a South African law that governs the divorces and everything and all that. And I think I sent you something. It was just a short to show, because I'm the one who filed for a divorce. I sent you something to show, okay.
Where you were talking about what you want out of
what
the
I
marriage.
want. So I wanted a decree of divorce.
Yeah.
50%.
Pension fund.
50% pension fund, and then we share
50% the
50% of
whole
the joint estate. So I never said no to that.
What is the joint? Let's talk about joint estate. What is the joint estate? What is inside the estate?
Remember, when we say the joint estate as per Batoba law and everything, that's not me. When I went to consult with the lawyer said to me, okay, Sharp, you know what? You're going to get divorced with your wife. She drew a circle like this, and then she put half. And she said, no, you know what? If you're getting divorced, unfortunately, she gets half, and then you get the other half. I'm like, you know what? Nah, I don't care whether what half goes where. What I want this woman out of my life. That's it. And if she so feels like she's entitled to whatever, even the house at home, I mean, she needs to follow the right channels. Because, I mean, the woman never worked. Even now, I can tell you right now, Abirik.
Last story. So, what do you mean she doesn't work? Like where, like, I don't know.
I mean, I get like a speed, you're like a mara. If not Abirik, it's that, I mean, she wakes up, she's not working. There's no better way to put it. She's not bringing any income.
I don't want challenge. I don't know, because I feel like story sa maloba le sa now. I feel like I have an egg on my face, as if this is my business. But anyway, it's all.
No, it is your business. You got involved with it.
Oh my God,
Yes.
guys, I'm bailing out because wow. Okay, so she does not work. She did not work. The last job that she's done, college back in 2014.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now the house, what is the 50-50 that you said? Because on the divorce papers, Kiboni 50% pension fund, and then what is the joint estate? Is the house Yamuhauteng, it's the cars and what?
Remember, according to law, everything that is in your name.
Yeah, which is what? That's what I'm trying to ask.
No. I mean, the house, the cars, your pension funds, your savings, everything.
Okay. Ntlagai is in Mkhekulu's name, obvious.
I mean, Eka Maina Mkhekulu, and even if it was like, I don't know, I don't know why she wants a piece of that, because
No, it's shocking because what you're saying is true.
what I'm saying is true.
Which is okay. I've seen the pictures. Lynn, I don't know what I'm saying now because I'm just trying to play a devil's advocate here. Because I don't understand how, I really don't understand how I will come here and claim something in that power on those platforms that I know 100% that this house was there before when I was a girlfriend.
I can tell you right now.
Why do you think then she wants the house then? I don't know.
I don't know. That's the question that you should ask her. Now that you know the other story. And like I'm telling you right now, I get it. I asked you a question to say, what did she want to achieve with this?
Yeah.
And then, okay, she said, I bought this, I did all those things and put the figures and everything.
Yeah.
And then now she comes here on a platform like TikTok and YouTube and everything, and then she wants help. Ne? And I assume that she wants to be helped with the legal fees and whatever. So when I lebeletse, checking the things that she claims that she did, and she even says, I did this thing cash so much and what. That looks like a person who's got it all figured out.
Yes.
She doesn't need you to come here and say, yeah, people, can you help this person? She can obviously do that. But why is she coming here? She's just trying to embarrass me and my family for, I don't know what for.
No, you say that part, ne? That part is the shocking one for me, personally, as the host.
Okay.
And that's why I'm happy that you are here. And I wish other people that saw their wives, their children sitting here, they can come here, because if this, I don't know, hey, I don't know.
You know, when I saw the story, I was shocked, and I was angry even at you as the host to say, Mara, like, how can this woman publish this thing without verifying the facts and everything? Because like even now, I'm telling you right now, we can go to court, you can cover that court proceedings and everything. There is nothing that she will bring and say to you, no, this is where I was working at this time, this is how much I was earning. And obviously, like, even lean now on myself, yes, I know I did all those things that I did. And obviously, I mean, on this platform, this is not a court of law.
Why did you cheat? Or why did you cheat?
Okay, now we are switching.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
now we are switching. Yeah.
Yes. Change
my gear.
Why did you cheat on her with your long-term girlfriend, or a girlfriend that you have been with prior to you getting married to him?
First of all, that statement is wrong.
Okay.
To say I cheated with a girlfriend, like that was there a long time and whatever. That statement, let's just.
Why are you saying it's wrong?
Because it's, I mean, you just made a false statement.
Okay, why is it false? Because that's what she said. Uringwanyana Ola has been in your life prior. You have been dating her prior to you guys coming even together.
Like I'm saying to you, that statement as all. Ne?
No, it's a low.
But okay, sharp. I want to start the things from the beginning. You know, there's a saying, English, I don't know by who, that says, talks about something like, you give people a taste of their own medicine. And they go around saying, you poisoned them.
Yes, okay.
Ne? So now what I'm trying to say, this lady cheated on me. Ne?
No way.
Listen to me. I want to give you a short story. I hope we still have enough time.
Yes, we do
to
have
cover
30
everything.
minutes, yes.
So now, this lady, when I say she cheated on me, I think when you called me to arrange this podcast, I told you I was elsewhere. Working outside of the province, and I'm only coming back on Friday.
No, let's clear that. When I called you after I received a message that I must call you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, and then, I was elsewhere. So you can already tell that sometimes I do go away for a week and then come back and whatever. So what this lady did, she had a person from her past. Ne? she had a person from her past by luring, they still had contact.
Okay.
Ne? Ni ba bolela and everything. And then for me, it was that thing, you know, like if you are my wife, obviously I met you already, you've got your past and whatever. You even have your exes. And maybe you have exes that you still talk to.
Yeah.
But obviously there's boundaries.
Yeah.
Like if you have an ex and then maybe they get lost around your neighborhood, I mean, they can pick up a call and call you, okay, sharp, give me the directions or whatever. That's how far maybe you can engage if you
Okay,
do
not
that.
me. No, I
Not
can't
you.
do that.
No, like
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
ne?
yes.
So she had the ex. No. Let me not say the ex. But she had someone.
Okay.
Ne? It's from her past. And as she said to me, it was just someone that she knows. Ne? So that guy, apparently he works around where we are staying, not too far from there.
Yeah.
And the one day he said he was passing by, then Onyakori, just after Mwana just to say hi. And you know what the lady did?
Yeah.
She called me. Because remember, I know this guy. Like, even though I've never met him or anything.
But you know is your wife's ex.
But I know, there's this guy, man, Banalubulela, maybe, whatever. Like, it's not my business what they talk about. Like,
Okay.
I'm not that kind of a person that will say, every man that you talk about, I need to know what you talk about. Like, I mean, it's someone from your past, it's fine. Ne? So the guy, she calls me. She was very honest. Ne? She calls me and say, no, this guy just to say hi. And I'm like, somewhere in KZN. And I'm thinking, okay. And I'm like, okay, sharp, you know what? It's fine. I mean,
there's nothing you can do.
If she's honest enough to say to me this, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Yabon?
Yeah.
Then apparently the guy came to my house.
Ah.
Yabon? The guy came to my house. So you can understand, okay. And then got, okay, sharp. No, it's fine.
How did you know he came to your house? Did he tell you that the guy wants to pass by the house? And you said yes?
She told me, or no, the guy, ne? The guy passed by my house, apparently to say hi.
Oh my God.
And then I feed. Ne? And then I gave her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
To say, no, it's fine. Ne? And then when I came back, I need you to listen to the story as it progresses. Ne? And I wish we had enough time. I don't think we're going to cover everything.
Yeah, okay.
But it's fine.
You can cut it. You can just cut it.
Okay, sharp, it's fine. And then when the guy comes...
When you came back.
When I came back, I think she mentioned something, I don't know, on this podcast or somewhere, to say, no, we had that thing, high and everything.
Yes.
So when I come back, I take the phone. Because, like, I had something in my mind, or Mara. But
1 plus 1.
1 plus 1, maybe, okay, sharp.
Okay.
When I take the phone, level. Obviously, the guy, when he wanted to pass by there, because he didn't know where we are staying, that's number one. It means the guy now called her or maybe messaged her or something. But when I checked the phone, there was no message from the guy.
Okay.
There was no phone call from the guy.
Okay.
And then now it got me thinking, something is fishy here.
Yes.
It means there's something that she's hiding. And then, maybe I need to investigate further and whatever. And then later on, as Kitsamaya and everything, I found a conversation, a very disturbing conversation between her and her friend. Talking about her meeting with this guy.
Okay.
The guy, I think they gave that guy a name, Barge Audi, because apparently he was driving an Audi.
Okay.
And then I went to the conversation, Jahile friend. Remember that conversation, Yabona, arranging that meetup was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
And I didn't even ask her.
Yeah.
And then I checked the conversation between her and her best friend.
Okay.
And then the one conversation, obviously they will talk on WhatsApp and go to phone call and whatever. The one phone call was, the friend was asking, Ujile today? And then she was like, no, one delivered Was it KFC or something?
Okay.
And then I got shocked. What? But delivery KFC. So this Audi guy is now delivering KFC to my house.
My house.
Then I'm like, no. Then I came back. When I saw that, obviously, one thing that we are not good at as men, we are very impatient, especially when you do the investigations.
Yeah.
You find one thing that is leading you somewhere, then you rush straight to the confrontation. And then it doesn't work sometimes because you won't get what you want. Then come confront. And then when I leave this guy, because all those things. And then she admitted to say, no, she was just flirting Lena and those things. And remember, as a man, you get that kind of information and you sit to yourself. I remember that day.
Yeah.
I was very stressed. I think I was very stressed. But
what was stressing you, or what was like the stress that you were having?
Your wife cheating on you. And even though the evidence was not concrete to say, remember, what is your definition of cheating? If a person starts engaging with someone, that's already cheating.
It's already cheating.
It's already cheating.
Yes.
So obviously she denied or no, kile ka robala le yena and everything. But then you sit and think, Urmara, do I trust this person?
Okay.
Yeah, so, and urumile batho and everything and all that. It's not your girlfriend where you can just pick up and go easy like that. Like right now, we are supposed, when we did the Mahadi and everything, it was quick. Now we must get divorced, we must get you involved, we must get everyone involved. It's going to be a lengthy process.
You need to bail me out, guys. I'm in trouble.
So now I sit down and say, okay, Shab, you know what? Let me trust this lady. But it's very difficult as a man.
Okay.
Because you don't want to, this thing. Okay, Shab. From that day, I never trusted that lady.
Okay.
And I think I'm justified. If anyone thinks otherwise, obviously I don't have the proof of that.
Prior to that, you had never cheated on her?
Never, ever.
Yeah, I think that's what she said as well,
Yes.
that she never had cheating issues. You guys never had cheating issues?
There was no cheating issues.
Yeah, okay.
And then we had that incident, Leena, and then after then, I never trusted her. And I started flirting. I'm not going to lie.
Is that how you gave her her own medicine?
That's how I gave her her own medicine. I started flirting. Okay. I'm not going to lie to everyone and say, nah, hey, whatever. No, because that's not true. I started flirting.
With this girl that she found you with, that she found out that you are dating?
I never dated the girl. I flirted with the girl.
Okay, sure. So, okay.
Yes. I just want to make one thing clear.
Yes.
I never dated the girl. I was just flirting with the girl.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it's a taste of her own medicine.
I hear.
I flirted with the girl. And then we even met with the girl. But it was like we met at Groove and then that was it.
Okay. So now, because you are the one that filed for divorce.
Yes.
Why do you want to divorce your wife?
Yeah, a lot of things happened.
Okay.
Okay, you asked me whether I cheated. And technically I said yes, with reason. And then now, why did I file for divorce?
Yeah.
After the cheating incident, when she found out, when she tasted her own medicine. Now, that lady went mad. Ne?
This is the mad that is making her mad.
No. When now you don't mix up things.
Okay.
Now we're talking about I want to tell you, Ore, when did she start losing it?
Okay.
Ne? So now after that incident, she found out. Or okay, now there's this other person.
Yeah.
And then she confronted me. Unconfronted, I go, oh, okay, sharp. Hey. Then obviously you'll fight, you'll deny, and then at the end of the day, if there's enough evidence to say, but you were with this person or this is the conversation between the two of you, you cannot deny it anymore. It's out there. And then, okay, sharp. And then now we sit and then like, okay, sharp. This is the situation. What do we do now?
Yeah.
And as a man, I said to myself, Mara, like, this is not worth it. Remember, I was flirting with the lady that I was flirting with because I was hurt. Ne? By her. Ne? And then, but then I thought to Mara, like, this is destroying my marriage. She said to me she wants a divorce.
Okay.
Ne? Then I got no, what's that again? You can't say that. Divorce, no. That should be the last thing that's on your mind. Let's try and fix our marriage. And I think when she was here, she talked about us going for therapy or something
and
like
you
that.
lying to the therapist.
So now, I just want to give you a question. It's a question to you and to everyone out there to say. She said we went to the therapist. Ne? So to confirm that she cheated as well. Ne? Because if it was my problem, I was going to have to go alone. Because that was my problem. What was she doing there? Yeah, that's the one question that you should ask yourself, or even her, or okay, Sharp. When you went there in that session, what was she doing there? If we go and sit with with the therapist, and then they say, go and or okay, your husband cheated. I mean, that session should be between me and that person.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but okay, I'm just trying
Like
to
if
say
my
to you.
husband cheats and then it affects me, it affects our marriage, then sometimes we'll go together and we'll see that he needs his separate sessions, but we'll start by going together.
Together. Okay,
and then
sure.
the therapist will be saying, you husband, come alone.
No, it's fine. We did that. Ne? Obviously, when you do therapy, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever number of sessions. Ne? We went there for the one session. And then she denied that she cheated. Yeah,
Okay.
she denied her cheating.
Which is, she said you went there and you denied.
No. I mean, I am now admitting my cheating here with everybody listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say this is what I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it. So what? Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I was wrong to do that, but it happened, and we have to find a way to work around
Move
it.
forward,
Yeah.
yes. So then,
I want to go with the story of the therapist. We went there the first session. When we were supposed to go for the second session, I think maybe the day before or maybe 2 days before, we were scheduled for the second session. I was coming, I think I came from Lepalale and then Kamereko, then Kabuya, and then I passed by the house. You know what, I'm coming back in about an hour or so. And then I got delayed, obviously, at work with some other commitments and stuff. So I was late, obviously. Ne? Ke mo founela ke re ke mo founetse obviously ka phone ya ka ya ko mmereko. So she recognizes the number and she realizes gore motho o sa le mmereko.
yes.
She went mad. O sa le mmereko wena? And then it was like, wabana that moment ya like you could feel or that person having one of thakathakana phone di thulana le mabote and everything.
Oh, no.
Because she said, yeah, u busy le banyana and everything. Oh, okay, sure. Then obviously I drive from work now. I'm thinking, hey, what's happening now, Guntu? Remember, we are at that process where we are trying to fix our marriage. Then I drive home. If I tell you now that when I got home, this lady, like my whole wardrobe, almost, like maybe 90% of everything that I had at the time, she took everything. I were outside on the pavement, went to the spaza shop. I lorega paraffin, put paraffin, and then I light up all those things. I'm telling you.
Oh, wena.
And then I was there and like I was shocked. But then because obviously like when you are in that kind of a situation and then only the neighbors and around and everything, and then I think she mentioned or no na le batho ba re dulang le bona around. So there was a guy lowering.
Bomkash.
Yeah, bomkash. Yeah. There was a guy who saw the whole thing. So I called the guy to say, sure, you know what, let's just deal with this situation so that people don't see what's going on. Waluiwa and everything. And then, no, that guy was like really helpful. Uzamiloring as a more calmer down and everything. And obviously, Lena knowing, or okay, sharp, somehow I contributed to us fighting like this. But obviously, Lena get blame my and everything, and we are trying to fix. But she's making things worse because now Afishadilo and all that, like the situation is not getting better.
I think, I hear you say she cheated and you cheated. I think she did not take it well at all.
None at all.
She didn't like the medicine that you were saying you are making her taste. It was too bitter.
Yeah, it was too bitter for her.
Is this the reason why now she got hospitalized and then now she started not being okay?
The hospitalization.
But in 14 minutes.
14 minutes? No, it can't be. The hospitalization, as she says, I don't know because it's not clear what she's saying to you guys and on TikTok and everything because she's saying that uloilwe. Apparently, I don't know by my mom or by my so-called side chick, whatever. And then I'm thinking to myself, or Mara, like, sharp, what is happening here? But what I know now, what she told me, because the reason why Nalwa so much, she insisted that I slept with the lady. And I said, no, I didn't sleep with that lady.
Because you're Nangkayena, that's how she's thinking that you were sleeping around.
I don't know about that. Because, and I think when she went to that other podcast, Bamujishe something around Ore. So I know what did your husband say? She didn't even answer that.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to say to you, now she blamed or no because and like this lady. I mean, life yaga as it is. I'm not mutulidi public social. I mean, I cannot publish my life like that. But this lady goes on to social media. I publish or she had an operation. They removed 1, 2, 3 and what? Who does that? Who does that? And a check. If we go back, what did she say? I want you to confirm it.
Yeah.
She said they removed what?
Did she say they removed her tube?
Yes.
Her fallopian tube. Yes, it was rotten.
Yes. So now you asked me earlier, were we trying for babies? If I tell you right now, or that lady, obviously when we're trying for babies and everything, she would buy anything and everything in the market.
To conceive, yes.
Yeah, just to try and say, but this one it the tubes and wara and all those things. And then I'm not saying that's what happened. But I'm just trying to say, that could be one of the things they led to her being hospitalized country. And then now she wants to blame everything around or no, because when you cheated, because mama haunasanyaki, because 1, 2, 3, which is not true.
So the thing, the Muti situation, when she was looking at you, she was seeing an animal. When you were looking at her, you were seeing an animal. What is that?
No.
Because that felt like a Nigerian movie situation.
Wait. I never, me see an animal koyen.
Yes, she said sometime that happened.
Nakabana animal koyen.
Yes, then lalwa.
No. So,
do you guys physically fight?
No.
Does she physically fight you?
I would say yes, because you know why. We'll get to why I left Gundu.
Yes. And you went to your sister. Why is your sister housing you after you are a married man? Why didn't you go to a Airbnb or whatever? Your sister that came back from a marriage house you.
Listen to me. How I ended up leaving. This woman was violent. I get hospital. And then obviously when she was sick in hospital, my sister came at Odulalen.
Okay. Why?
No. She was hospitalized. I'm alone.
Okay.
I don't have anybody to support me.
Support you because your wife is sick.
My wife is sick and I need some kind of emotional support.
Okay, hear you.
Yeah, one. Okay. So now, when she was sick in hospital, my sister came at Odulalen for that 2 weeks or whatever. Obviously, but what go high and everything. And then I was the one going there, my sister.
Did she agree that your sister come? Oh, your sister was also going to the hospital.
I was going there every day with my sister. My sister natsamaya I am merekong ne. Like whenever she was off, she would go with me there.
Oh.
If in a night shift, like obviously, like there's 3 visits go hospital. I would go there, literally kidney mola, and after that just run around Kilebelento. My sister was there to support me.
Okay.
Okay, sharp. I don't want to lose what I was talking about.
So you were telling us about her being violent and you leaving the house.
Yes. So the reason I left the house, obviously I cannot cover everything here.
Yeah.
I mean we have limited time.
Yes.
So when she was saying these things, it's our when I know Jola so. There was a day, if I tell you now, you won't believe me. Orobeji atswere thipa ne. And then it was like, I mean, the whole night I couldn't even sleep. I'm telling you, the whole night I couldn't even sleep. Atswere thipa I beile ka mo fa samsamelo. Abolela. You know women, like they would want you to address you ka one thing and then as a fate and everything. I want to sleep. I'm going to work tomorrow. Yaban. So every time I rebaleng twela ancheja tip. Yaban. And then after asnalwala, ne, I want to try and address this thing quick.
Yeah.
After asnalwala ne, I asna discharge go hospital. Mama hayata.
Yes.
And then we were fighting. Le mama hayalimo. Imagine that Mama Zala ukamu that disrespect yawring Mama Zala ukamu in the other room and you're arguing that side and everything. And remember she had just had an operation walwana ufosha ditilo and everything. And then she took out a knife on me in front of Mama Zala. I want to tell you of the day that I left. I didn't even leave that day. The way because like I had hope. That day I didn't leave. It was on Easter Monday. Ne? I don't know what was the argument about. Ne? But she took out a knife. And Mama Zala was there. Ne?
Yes.
Mama Zala had to come between us. Wabana that situation where she had me by my neck like Answere Soga skipper. And then Mama Zala was on the other side. And then she had a knife. Mama Zala khawanja. And then I had to get to skipper and run for my life. And as I was running, obviously, luckily for me, I had the car keys on. As I ran out of the battle, kaba shootela inside. So I just locked them inside. They had a key, obviously. So that's the day I left and went to my brother. Because I felt, you know what, this thing, it's not working for me. Then I went to my brother. My brother doesn't live too far from me.
Yeah.
So I can explain the story. This is what's happening. Then my brother was shocked, obviously, because he never had an idea that we are fighting. No, like, mutua lwala, cheka and everything. So my brother razamaya raya ka mola razama negotiate le Mama Zala ore man how can
Mama Zala ring yena. Mama Zala ring re ngwana ga adiaso.
Mama Zala the way na le ka ona, I mean expectation yaga was to say because Mama Zala na bona dilo tsene di drala ne.
Yes.
Was to say Mama Zala was supposed as an elder to say let me call go high.
Hey.
And then ke bolele le mogotsi aka ore no na ke bona
bana ba tlo bolayana.
Bana ba tlo bolayana balo. So Mama Zala didn't do that, ne? And then Radula le my brother ra bolela ne. And then this person was just being difficult, ne? Asanya go kwa and everything. The very same day, and now I just survived. I don't know how. The very same day after that, situation ya fasinyana. Then I slept in the very same house with the very same woman. Yeah, and then I mean, she comes here and says, "Now what?" But obviously, I tried. Ne? And then okay, sharp. I slept there, but I told myself, "Oh no, you know what? Kaur Mama Zala is supposed to abulele something, man. Ukopane batho ba baholo ba gone bolela." Mama Zala said nothing. It was on Easter Monday, like I said. Then kadula, I went to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Mama Zala sa le gona ka mo ntlong.
Mama Zala ninja salona, unali this tension, Mama Zala oho.
Ha pa ke di-bakery e ya mpalla e re keng gae ba tla šale ba bolayana a ke kgone go founela mokgotsi e re ke Sibling ka motse.
Yeah, let me tell you, yeah, it really so. Ne? By Thursday, Mama Zala wan laela or kun na or no, ish, na weekend ke nyako tsamaya. Ne? Or ka Saturday wa tsamaya. So now I'm thinking, okay, Mama Zala wa tsamaya. Unshia le problem ye. E leng ngwana hae. I can't. So now on Friday, I went to work. Remember, like I told you, I didn't even have much. I just took whatever that could fit into the bag. And then I didn't come back.
That was how you left your house.
That's how I left my house. And like Nekitama, because Mama Zala was there and wasn't saying anything. And like,
no, Abanaya.
And like when you are saying Mama Zala ke pakedilo. Vele she did that. She wanted to pack and go. Mara now pack and go and she moleko.
I want to read the Mantag. Naki pack and go. If you pala ko of otlo bona boshigo o phone o le nna ke a sepela ka motsengo. A o tlo emela Thursday.
So bona yena na re wa tsamaya and a re wa tsamaya so she's not even telling the people or no ke tsamaya because there's a situation. Unya go no tsamaya a re shiele situation. Yabona. So now I left. So okay, let me tell you something because we are running out of time.
Yes.
When she left, when I left, because I left before her, because I couldn't be left with a situation that I cannot handle. If you so, and then what I did, I was like, okay, Sharp, you know what? Let me do it like this. And then thinking, okay, if it gets on a Saturday, and then Mama Zala will act, and everything. She didn't do that. I left on Saturday, go BNB or something. And then I think I only went to my sister the following week. Mama Zala didn't say anything. Mind you, I left the house. I left them there. For a week, up until I think the next week on Wednesday, or was it Wednesday or Thursday, Mama Zala phonela my uncle. Ne? Around 12 ya boshigo.
Around 12 ya boshigo.
Around 12 ya boshigo. A phonela my uncle hore nna ke a tsamaya ka mo motseng ka sedule ka mo monga motsa se. And then my uncle was like, okay, Sharp, a hore wa tsamaya monga motsa seo o ile kae? Ya bona.
Why a speech?
Why a speech? No, a ke tsebe o rile wa tsamaya what. Ya bona. Then my uncle are no, wa tsarking let's ka tsamaya maybe re bone by weekend re ka khona kopana re dule and all that. Ya bona. And this thing is happening. I just want to like so that the people can know when this thing is happening. Ne, Poshia Papa haiko hai nasa tsebise. Mama Zala was hiding. Mama Zala was hiding all these things or no udrala all these things.
Okay, what is the reason? Because you would want.
You expect me to know too much?
Yeah,
so I think like it needs it needs 3 hours of talking, and I don't.
But you have clarified a lot. Like I think you have said everything that has been said. You have covered it.
I think so.
I think so as well, because now I'm shocked now. Like as I'm here, I am shocked. And let me tell you, especially I want to dwell on the Mama Zala part, because even when I sat with her, I dwelled on your mother part.
Yes.
When your mother was mistreating her.
Yes.
Because I don't understand how there is no way that I will fight my husband with my mother being in the house. There is no way.
I'm telling you right now, that lady was fighting me.
Sure.
Mama Zala alimo. Yaban. And then you can imagine that or like king on you. Yaban.
Fighting you, my mother being there, like even if my husband would want to start a fight, my mother being there, I will because I cannot subject my mother to this.
I respect my own mother to a point where I cannot fight with my wife in front of my mother. So
and
what
also
more
because I'm
protecting
my husband or mama ka jalo o tlo tjea jwa motho o tla re nna re ke le gae ngwana ka wa abuse o ile bona
exactly yeah one
and gape a feditse re bona re elwa nna mama ka na tlo sepela na tlo re mokgotsi bana ba ga o shiba bana my mother always say gore ga o na le mathata o funa bogadi ba gago na o se ka thoma call nna pele na tlo tla bana ba lena shiba ba lwa mo bona ba tla thuba rena ka call ra kwa.
It's fine. And yena o ba nyaka o tsamaya. Like you saying, if no lu wena mamazala at the point, no tlo tsamaya. Yena o ba nyaka o tsamaya, but o tsamaya wa hae was not helping anyone in any way.
Anything.
O tsamaya wa hae was leaving me with the problem. And remember, like if a person is taking out a knife on you, and obviously there's a lot of other things that happened, ne? Because I mean that's how after I left, because she was threatening to burn the house and everything. That's how I got the protection order against her.
Which you sent me as well. When
Yes.
it was in August
In August
last year.
And if I can tell you now, I mean, it's not like you can have a connection with the courts and everything. If you know the process of how you get the protection order,
Yeah.
you go and first apply. You appear in court. They give you time to reconcile. You come and appear again.
Okay.
If they find you guilty, then they grant me the protection order.
Did that process happen?
I mean, I have the final protection order against her. So if that happened, then it should tell you that there was a problem. Obviously, we cannot share everything here.
Yeah.
There's many other episodes that I can say, on this day this thing happened, on this day this thing happened, but
No, but protection order tells us
Yes.
that I was a danger to you and you have to be protected from me.
exactly. That's the thing.
Is there anything that you want to say in closing? How far is the divorce?
Okay, how far is the divorce? Ne? The divorce is not moving.
Why?
And the reason is not moving. I think she said something, as I don't know, with you or with that other podcast, to say, yeah, these people, they just want one sign shadilo,
Yes,
and
it was
what.
with me.
Ne?
Yes.
This lady, utlilele hell, attorney and whatever. But right now, I can tell you it's been about 3-4 months or so. They are not responsive.
Oh.
And if you know the process, the divorce and everything, they'll say, we'll send you a letter, and then if you don't respond, it's a lengthy process. And if you're dealing with someone who is not coming to the party, because
It will take time.
the issue you're ring, let's say maybe now, like she's saying, or no, the issue you didn't do and everything. If she feels or reveal she's entitled to that, by all means, she can go to the courts and then Abuye Ari. I mean, if court allows, and then she has grounds to say, this is mine.
O tla tla le proof ya di cash bill di le di kai le di what.
That's why I'm saying go and if only that thing okay, the court, remember court is not biased.
No,
It's not like
facts.
like I could be talking to you now and lying. But yeah, I've got some kind of proof. And then again, okay, sharp.
Okay, in closing.
Yes.
Yes.
In closing, I'm going to address the people at home.
You can address them in that camera.
Yeah, I'm going to address the people at home and and yeah, and everyone. Yeah, tobacco high. I apologize. Ke paletswe. Ke rile ka le Roma mara ka bona re no so ke shila ke apile. Ene ke apile ka dikgoni tša moketa. It's not ntwe ke ya piang a utswe. And to ba bophoshia ba ke ba nyaletseng, I mean, obviously when I got married to your daughter, ne ke sa re ke a raloka, I wanted to build something with her. But now how it turned out now, certainly more the social media and everything, re tlo ba topic ya batho around and everything. It does not reflect good on us. And I think to every man out there, you need to protect yourself. As much as I know, protect your wife and everything, but yeah, you need to apply your mind, because people can abuse you and they will use that thing yeah, you are my man, you must protect me against. I mean, it doesn't work like that. You need to stand for the truth and say, no, if this thing, wrong is wrong, it doesn't matter who does it. And you need to address it as such. So, yeah, that's all. I think, yeah.
Message to Portia, your wife.
Message to Portia, my wife, I feel, I loved you, you know that. And then we had a good thing going. And I believe you ruined it. Maybe where you are, you feel otherwise or whatever, but we could have resolved this thing without involving other people. The issue was between me and you. Whether I cheated on you or you cheated or whatever, we could have dealt with that, the two of us. So now you started involving family, involving Boloi, involving all those things. And then now here we are today. You go into the podcast. I don't know what you're trying to achieve. But at the end of the day, this podcast here is just going to make people talk more about me and you, but it's not going to help us in any way. We'll have to, at the end of the day, redule fase, go to court, because only the court of law can settle this thing. And please don't go around Obojabatumaka or where now you've been udirile all this. You don't respect me, because if you respected me, it's like the things that you are saying to the people, or no, like Manaka Narabulela, Kikwa, Manjua Maitu, and all those things. That shows when as a person, I don't know what you did to me. Maybe because it looks like anything that I say, it's not me. It's like if I say something that is against whatever that you think I should be saying, it's like, okay, no, that can't be him. I know my husband, I can behave so and everything. It's like, if you listen to that podcast, I don't, like, that woman doesn't value me in any way. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, we'll have to go to the court, and this thing will be settled in court. And lastly, if there is, she came to this podcast and to the others as well, looking for help. If there's anyone who want to help her, by all means, go and sponsor her. Donate if you have to. And then take me to court. And so that this thing can be settled, and then she can get the house that she wants. If she says she wants the house, if it's due to her, it's her constitutional right. It's not up to me. But I can tell you, that woman never contributed anything in my life. If she has, then she has to come here and prove it. But this is my last podcast. I addressed this thing now, and I'm not going to be coming here to explain myself again. I have a lot to say, but
yeah,
this is it. Thank you.
Yo, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, Eddie, for coming and saying your part. And I really hope, Lynn, I'm echoing what you're saying, that this is the last podcast that you're going to. And I really hope on her side as well, because I think she has said a mouthful. You have also said a mouthful. From here, it's just the court of law dealing with everything and families dealing with everything. Because it took a lot for her to go through everything that she's saying. It's also costing you to come and say your bit at the back of her. So,
and obviously right now, I feel like there's a lot of things that I can still say.
yeah.
But I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
But also, you saying a lot of things it'll just be gossip.
Yeah, it will just be gossip.
It will
at the
really
end
just
of the
be
day.
gossip,
Yes.
and you exposing your wife, which is not really important.
Which is not what I want.
Yes.
That's not me. But yena, ukoropile ka nna shem. But then it's I'm not
It's
about
said and
that.
done. Your things are out there. When you guys are gonna start having children, your children will be googling daddy. The other ones will be googling mommy. But all those things, it's just said. But otherwise, do better going forward.
Sad as it is,
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself, and I'm not ashamed to say, where I made mistakes,
Yeah.
I'm able to admit, and that is why I was able to say, you know what, my wife, I love you so much. Let's sit down. Let's try and resolve.
Yeah.
Not every cheating or whatever needs
Leads to divorce.
leads to divorce or anything. I mean, you sit down as people. Obviously, there's things that will lead you to divorce and whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm the one who suggested let's go to the therapist.
Yeah.
It means I wanted to save the marriage.
Okay, Eddie, from us, O Narrative Podcast, we really hope you guys can still have a room. Right now we believe in marriage. Did you take it to ICU? Did you resuscitate your marriage? Did you put it inside rice? So we're really hoping there is just a loophole where you guys can actually sit and start over again.
No, it's buried.
It's love and light from me. Guys, please do take this moment to subscribe. Click at that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.